Hi all, welcome back in Action Kharkov, Gem and Solo, part 74. Right, I've just copied that across, so let's just move right on. And I'm not going to bother showing you my hand. Oh, we do have two cards though, don't we? Oh, well, they're both full activations. Now, the one on the left's got Reinforced Battle as its tactic, the one on the right's got Air Power. Also, the one on the left's got 2 replacement points, and the primary one's only got 1. So, now, it's not to say, the fact that we've got 2 full activations of 40th Panzer Corps, that's not to be sniffed at as well. So, I might not be using another car for Reinforced Battle or assigning replacement points. I might be activating the Corps again. But, however, we're going to do this now. While we can, and get this victory point, get Izium sorted, and have a wee bit shake up of these units as well. Well, this one and this one now that's there rather than the 2. Okay, so I'm going to play that card and activate all units in 40 Corps. So I'll adjust the camera a bit. Obviously, this is the stretchy up the table bit. Right, okay, there's our units active. I know it's a strange kind of angle, but it was the best way I could get the camera in place and then get around the side. So that's all our units activated. So the first thing that's going to happen is this garrison's going to go away, which is good. So this does mean that's awful tempting, isn't it? It's awful tempting to go up to this. Just with that first unit. Obviously I need to take the town first, but I could do that. I could take the town with this infantry unit. I don't know if I'm overextending a little bit or not though by doing that, going up to here. Is it really necessary? Well, you know what? It actually might be, because there is a threat of us losing, a possible threat of losing Prayadovka. That's the one away down the bottom of the map. The west edge here. And I do want to make sure that I've got under 17 points, okay. It might not matter, I realise that, but that's what I need to stay switched on to. I've also got to watch. I don't want to be leaving these things behind. I've already came away from Kramatorsk, and now I'm talking about moving out of Sylvansk. These garrisons here. Because there is a First Guards Army reserve unit. The reserve units box, and I was having a little glance about where we can place them. If it was to come in, So that reserve supply can be traced. Yeah, I mean, I could quite easily see that First Guards unit being deployed in one of these 2 hexes, possibly. So I do need to watch that, because then it would be proximate to Sylvansk. It does feel kind of right putting something along here, doesn't it? Something feels sort of good about it. Also moving into there adjacent to the garrisons, maybe. Well, I've got to work out what I'm going to attack first as well. I mean, we're coming in against that. This is 4 strength. So what are we going to have here? That'd be 3, 6, 11 against 4. Yeah, we did talk about attacking this and attacking this. Maybe we should leave this just now. I don't know. Is that not silly, Grant? Right, let me think it through here a bit. Yeah, I'm still not that sure if I should push on to this. I don't know. Like I've said, it would give a little more breathing space to the victory point situation. Because I'm not really seeing the Soviets pushing at many more victory points. I mean, obviously, apart from Kharkov, I can't really see them getting. The only other ones could be. Kind of swing that around. I know that's a completely weird angle now. And here, I suppose, but I'm not so sure I'm that worried about that. So, I mean, the only one I'm sort of concerned about is the fact that there's quite a army of Popov units around Pryadovka. It's just that I would be taking this 4-strength armoured unit away from all the action there, and he could get involved. All I really need to do is move that infantry unit into the town just now. And then I was contemplating maybe not attacking this, maybe attacking this, or, well, in actual fact, I could just attack this. This guy could come back into here, Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, yeah. As a garrison, but if I took the infantry unit in there, and then if we did activate them again, 1, 2, 3, 4, I could get to here. Whether, because I think I would like to keep that other 40th Panzer Corps card for another activation, because I'm not sure we'll have finished up everything we need in here done. And if I move that armoured unit on, that's 4 strength, the armour that's away, not doing anything really. I don't know. Yeah, and they don't get any other extra reserves for a while yet as well. So it's only units that they're going to bounce back to reserves, or the extra units that are in the limited units box maybe coming back. Yeah, and what I could do is if I activate them at 40 Corps again, just move the infantry unit out as on 1, 2, 3, 4, adjacent to the garrison, and possibly near the end of the turn, or whenever I feel the need, and any one unit move on that unit to move into there, to activate and then remove the garrison, move in. That would be better, I think. Okay, well, it does feel like definitely, and I know we're leaving Sylvanus empty, but 1, 2, 3, we're taking Izium, and then that unit's got to stop when it enters Izium. The Soviets lose a victory point, they're down to 16. Yeah, like I said, if we left Slavyansk empty, we just want to be careful about that. I remember getting caught out in the Soviet solo game with doing things like that. But you're caught between the two sort of situations where you want to get aggressive, you want to use your units to attack now, and you're needing to find some defence as well. Okay, well, I think we can leave it empty just now. I mean, okay, I know I can move one of these into there, but I'm probably wanting to use these. I'm pretty sure we're attacking this. I can't work out the best way to do this. I think what I might end up just doing here is just having 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Yeah, 15 doesn't work either. I need 16 to get 4 to 1. So yeah, what I was thinking was move this guy. Also got to remember we've got to stay in supply, Grant. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, with our movement, we make sure we're still in supply. Yeah, that's fine. So breaking zone of control and into a broken hex would be 1, 2, 3, and then back into this broken hex for our 2 is 5 into there. Now we'd have 7, 12, 18. So I'd have my 4 to 1 odds there. And then what I thought was maybe just move this unit into here, surrounding this guy, so that he can now not escape. Or do we contemplate 4, 6, 10? That's 3 to 1 odds on that guy. I don't think so. I don't think I should push it. I don't think I should be greedy. I think we should make the attack on this with 4 to 1 odds and a good lot of chip pools, and he is out of supply. Then, if we get rid of that guy and activate these guys again, then we can go for one of these 2. I think the slower the better there. Because it's not that we're in a mad rush. I do need to keep my eye on Slovak. What did I say? I had 18. Yeah, I couldn't move 3 of it away. Then no, that takes it to 15. No, I need 16 strength to get the 4 to 1. Okay, so I think I'll go with that. Yeah. Right, hang on though. What about I can't move into there. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't know if it's a daft idea or not. Just thinking about moving adjacent to this garrison, moving this guy back out 1 into there. If I'm not going to attack, just so that if we do activate 40 core again, that gets rid of this garrison, it might allow these 3rd Corps units to come in this way, because they've got garrisons all in their way. Sorry, I might not be able to see that, but yeah, it would at least get rid of that. And if I'm not going to make the attack with this guy, why not just maybe could 6 armies decide that going back up there's worthy? He is in a logistics hex. Oh, you know what? Let them. Because if they move back up that way, well, yeah, do I really want that? I don't know. No, well, they're sitting in Wazovia, Grant. Yeah, they're probably not going to do any of that nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I think I will move that guy down to there. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And then I'm gonna attack with these guys. That's 6 strength. With this guy. That's 11. And then this is another 7. That guy down the bottom now. Oops, he's attacking Grant. So 18 to 4. And that unit's out of supply as well. So that's going to be our attack. I can get this camera a bit better. Hang on. Okay, right, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I should be making more than one attack here. I don't know. I think this is more sensible. Because, and I hopefully will activate 40 core again. The only thing that might throw me with it if we happen to take, because we've got 2 or 3 cards with reinforced battle on it actually. So the only combat tactic I would contemplate here is artillery. That's the only card I feel like I would use. But I was only going to use that. I think I was going to use that if we were making 2 attacks, and I was probably going to use it on the other attack. Because remember, he can't play combat tactics. So what have we got? We've got 4 to 1 odds there. And then chip pools 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a 3-step unit, so an R2, so that would be 6. Okay, admittedly we're not at the large attack, so that artillery would give. Oh, wait a minute though, Grant. We are going to be at large attack, aren't we? Because that guy's out of supply. Out of supply. If all units in the combat are unsupplied, no combat tactics may have applied, so they can't play combat tactics. A mechanised unit may move only 2 hexes, can't get an IP. German may attack only if at least one supplied unit is also attacking. Soviet can attack. Well, it says it right there. Right? Yeah, pretty sure I read that before as well. But yeah, a bit strange that they chose to have it like that, but there must have been a reason for it. So out of supply only, enemy attackers may draw 1 extra combat chit and may disregard 1 attacker hit. So we do get the 7-1 with the 40. So I don't think I want to play artillery then. I think I want to keep hold of that card. Keep it for another attack, possibly it might be another attack here, or well, maybe not for this as well. I think the fact that we've got them out of supply, you're getting to reduce a hit, it feels more comfortable, doesn't it? So I think I'm going to go with that. And hopefully, well, to eliminate the guy, yeah, because he's taking a step loss on his first retreat as well. So we only need D3, don't we? We only need D3 to eliminate him. So the chances are pretty good. I'm pretty sure he's only infantry as well, isn't he? Yeah, we've got armour. He's in a clear hex. He's not got a defender adjacent. He's out of supply. Yeah, I'm not going to play my combat tactic, no. It's better kept for. I mean, I thought I was going to play it, like I say, if I was making the attack either here or maybe the attack here, but I think I'm better doing it this way. Just take my time, not rush it. I don't mean just gently through this turn, and who knows. The only sort of bit bugging me a little bit is should I have moved adjacent to that, and well, I wouldn't have been able to take this town and get this guy surrounded if I'd done that. Well, and have the same strength in this attack, so. And I can always do what I said. Although if I did move to adjacent to it right now, I could always then just move straight into it if I needed to. So let's hope I don't regret that. Okay, so yeah, I'll just get the chits down at the side here somewhere. That's fine. That's not too bad, is it? So the attack's up here though, in here. Right, so just checking combat procedure for us. Clear target and attacking units, play combat tactics as your option. I'm not going to draw a Soviet card if target supplied. Well, it's not. And then combat chits. Right, so it's a minimum of 2. And we're happy to see unsupplied chits coming out. Minimum of 2, maximum of 7. And we get to reduce a hit if things did go a bit astray. Okay, I'll get the minimum 2. That's a good starter. 3 to 1, no damage to me as well. But remember, we do get to reduce 1, but I'd rather not see a hit right away for us. So yeah, great start. Right, let's get the second of the 2 minimums. Okay, that didn't apply. It was city or attack not supported on the front. Towns are broken on the back. Yeah, I think we go to 7, don't we? The fact that we're getting to reduce a hit and I'd like to get D3. I'd like to just eliminate that guy, and then we can concentrate our force, you know, from there. So okay, I'm going to draw the full 7, so I'll get the other 5. Oh, I meant I'll just take one more and that'll be me happy. What a beauty that is. I think we had that going against us quite recently, didn't we? It's combat engineers on the front and the priority on the other side, disperse unsupplied. The unit is unsupplied, so D2, so he's set a D3, which is elimination, I'm pretty sure. However, I do need to draw 4 more chats, so here we go. Okay, artillery was not played, and there's no chits to replenish because this is the first combat. Right, 3 to go. Well, fortunately I've got the D3 because artillery was my option to maybe play, which I might have been sort of cursing right now, but well, as long as we don't get a D-1, I'm not quite sure where they can get that from, so. Right, 2 to go. Okay, comfortable now, well, if I wasn't already, was woods are broken on the other side, but that's a priority anyway. Disperse unsupplied, so 1 chit to go and we're good. Okay, that was NKVD on the front, 3 to 1 on the back, which is a hit to us as well, but we're good. We've not only got this A-1, but we get to reduce a hit from the fact that he's out of supply. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D5, no hits to us, so just D5 is the result. Okay, a nice combat without any scares at all there. It just shows you when they're unsupplied though. That's why, you know, no defender adjacent as well. I mean we've never seen any of the chats. That makes him just that little trickier. Plus they get a combat tactic as well. He wasn't able to get a combat tactic, but we can't really sit and let them, because they're not going to go out of supply until the beginning of the next turn. And well, I've got my eyes on the possibility of not needing another turn. I mean, okay, some people might be laughing about that right now, and they could well be right. But I suppose I'm starting the turn thinking that way. So, right, so I'll just take that off because I believe this guy's dead anyway. So he goes retreat, or wherever he goes, his first retreat has to take a step loss, and his second retreat, that takes 2 hits away. He's got 1 step, so, and he's still got 3 hits to take, so he is eliminated. That's another First Guards Army unit eliminated. And then we weren't taking any hits at all. Okay, so advance after combat. Well, they're both infantry, aren't they? Yeah, I can't really do anything funky with the mechanised units anyway, can I? I'll advance infantry down, I suppose. Just I suppose a little wary what I'm doing here. I mean, yeah, I probably shouldn't. I probably should, next time I activate the infantry units, move them into the cities, really, shouldn't I? Because that First Guard unit could quite easily turn up there, I think. That was why I was maybe keen on putting, if I got something up into there, not only would it be adjacent to 2 garrisons to remove them, it's also protecting Slovansk, and for that matter, pretty much Kramatorsk as well. So yeah, well, slight risk, but I mean it is only a 1-step 2-strength infantry unit that's sitting in the reserve units box. So, and it has to get it can't get placed in Slovansk. It can't get placed in a German town or city. So, but it could get placed there, and then they've got to then activate and move for there, you know. So there's a bit more to it. Okay, so actually I'm also going to be able to build, and I might as well, an IP on this guy here. He did not move, So why not? Okay, probably not needed. He's probably going to, if he activates again, probably going to attack before. But you never know. These 6 army units might have something to say. And we move that guy down there. Right, okay. So that's my impulse over. 25 minutes gone. Right, we should be able to just push on with another Soviet impulse, I think. Well, we've got to draw a card as well. So that's that done. Primary discard. Right, let's see what our new card does. Looking for second SS. Not getting it. So 48 Panzer Corps, that's a supplemental card. Another reinforced battle. Yeah, can assign 2 replacement points. So yeah, that's a good card. I still would have liked to have seen second SS just to. Mind you, I think my next move is probably something to do with the 48th Corps. I think either that. No, I said 57 couldn't get into the town anyway, or possibly third corps. Because I'm wanting to have a go at this guy. I think it might be more important to move 48 Corps, try and get them a bit better placed. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to push on and get a Soviet impulse started anyway. Right, here we go. I haven't had anything too brutal yet though, so it's going to start at some point. Just looking around. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Right, let's see. Right, first Guards Army again. Ooh, Hitler distracts. Oh no. I still never looked at what that did. Oh man. Right, well, me talking about that reserve getting placed. Let's say first Guards activated twice, and the first one deployed the reserve. Well, anyway. I think it's going to this one first, isn't it? So none of these are primary cards. This has a command value of 3 though. That means it is going to activate the event. Right, I'm panicking now. Well, the event down here is again Garrison Southwestern Front. Anything that's happened there that might suggest the garrison? I suppose things moved a little bit, but I've got to have to look at Hitler distracts just now. Right, Hitler distracts, turn 6. Efforts to protect Hitler when visiting the front distracts Army Group South. You must discard cards from the German hand with a total command value of at least 6. Oh my. That's not nice. Well, I think I can see what's going, but it's still not nice. Yuck. Right, okay, well, obviously I'm jumping ahead here because we do need to check for that Garrison Southwest Front. I'm going to put my activated 40 Corps unit up there because I get the feeling that's not going to happen and we might be deploying that reserve. Right, let's have a look anyway. Yeah, so yeah, looking at garrisons going in, but I mean, surely above that line, it's got to be targeted with Southwestern Front, adjacent to German unit. No, hold on, Grant. Well, you know what? I kind of quite like this to happen. I've just noticed that could be a candidate now because we've took the town, haven't we? In fact, it will be maybe more than just that. No, this one's... Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are proximate to that with infantry. Right, I think this is going to happen then. So, I'll put up there covering some Vornes front villages, but... So yeah, place garrison markers in the hex is targeted for the front named in the event, so it's southwestern front. Per the process and requirements of 15.1, consider only Soviet units in named front when checking for Soviet proximity to garrison placement hex. Does not apply if no garrison markers can be newly placed. So as long as we can place one, that's fine. Now the proximity, that's what threw me a little bit because I thought, well, we're in support anyway, and the condition is in Soviet support, well, a Soviet unit's proximate or it's in Soviet support. I'm thinking, well, they're going to be in Soviet support anyway. However, it doesn't allow you to target Vornes front villages. It's only, it says targeted for the front, so it could be the mixed ones. It doesn't say targeted exclusively. So a Soviet unit is proximate, and remember that's got to just be a southwest front Soviet unit, or the hex is in Soviet support. Soviet supply can be traced, German unit is not adjacent, German unit will be proximate to the garrison hex, or German supply can be traced, and within the current Soviet operational limit. So coming along, as we should probably do the same way, but none of these along here are going to apply because we've placed garrisons here, nothing's moved here. It's just up in this area that we've had some movement, and I think that might open some new options. Yeah, these were all outside. Sorry, I'm just looking along here wondering, but these were all outside the support line, and remember that support line is also the operational limit line, so none of these apply. Adjacent to German unit. This one up here mustn't have been... Right, hang on though. Could that not apply now? Because we've moved a unit out of here. Soviet supply can probably be traced to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because we've moved the unit out of Kramatorsk. Just wonder if that one would have happened before. Well, you know what? We had these German units in here. So maybe that was it. Because I don't think we ever had any in Kramatorsk. Well, we did at one point. But with the German units being in there, they would not have been able to trace through there anyway. I think that could be possible because we're proximate to that as well. Well, German supply is traceable. I think this is a go. Now the worry of a garrison being there, I don't know. It does make me wonder about where the first guards, if a garrison can be placed, it means that a reserve can be placed there. Which means, you can see a reserve placed there would be proximate to that map edge. It's going to have to be able to trace supply, so I think Kramatorsk is quite important. I do think we need to back up at least into Kramatorsk with the infantry. I can see myself activating 40th Corps again quite soon, I think. And probably just putting the infantry units back in there and then just allowing the armoured units to take care of things. Let's not mess about. I might still take the slight risk and move in out of Izium with that guy up to there maybe. Maybe, we'll see. Right, so village hexes target for southwest front, so I'm looking at this one. Soviet units proximate, well no, but it's in support. Yeah, it's in support. Soviet supply can be traced, like I've just said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto the map edge there. Yeah, a German unit would be proximate, yeah, or German supply trace, yeah, and within current Soviet operational limit. Okay, so that does take a garrison, and I don't think that would have happened at the start of the turn because we had supply cut off. At least I'm pretty sure there. Are they going to get another one in here then? Yeah, German supply is traceable to that. So it supply is traceable. Yuck. Yeah. Yeah. You can see now that. No, I've not really noticed that. We need to cut that situation off. Yeah, we need to activate 40th Corps again. Now these two wouldn't apply because they're adjacent to a German unit. This one in here is adjacent to a German unit. I don't think we need to move down any because oh, actually, possibly, because this guy moved down. Yeah, but German supply would have been traceable to that anyway, would it not? Oh no, maybe not, because mine were trying to trace through garrisons. Yeah, and we wouldn't have been proximate to that before from that hex because we couldn't move to here and we couldn't move to here because of the garrison. However, now we are proximate, so I think that one takes one as well. Start running out of markers again. I've only got 2 left here. So, a Soviet unit's proximate. It's in supply. Soviet supply can be traced. Oh, wait a minute. Now we do have Izium now. I think he's okay from there though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can trace onto that road. But you need to watch, this road's not any good up to here anymore. So that's quite interesting too. But however, it can trace right across to this road. Or, well actually, that I say that road's not any good, not going up the way. If it trace onto it anywhere here, it can come down and through that junction. So yeah, Soviet supply traceable. German unit's not adjacent. German would be proximate. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and probably German. No, German supply is not traceable, Grant. But there is a German unit proximate, and it's within the current operational limit. Yeah, there's one going there as well then. Now, hold on then. Right, hang on. We might have... No, that's fine. That's fine. Remember, it's just German supply. Yeah, okay. Did I not place another one in here then? No? No, I don't think so. I placed A2 up there, didn't I? Yeah, that one was already there. These 2 were already here, I think. Yeah. So, but with the placement of that, is that... No, German unit proximate, German supply traceable. What about this one? How was that one okay before then? I mean, it's okay now because we've got a German unit proximate to that. I don't know. It just feels like that one should not have been allowed. Well, rather than look back on it, because something might have just changed, Grant, rather than look back on it, why not just decide that it would be getting placed now anyway? Because we're proximate to that, it can... Right, hold on a minute here. Do we only check for these? If the placement of a garrison causes another garrison in a village to no longer meet the placement requirements, remove that earlier placed garrison, even if placed in an earlier turn. It's just I'm starting to think that these might not be able to trace supply now, but I don't check that through. I don't check that as the game's moving on. I only check that if the placement of a garrison causes that. Does that mean that if this wasn't here and I was to place this here? Well, no. Because I can't look at Soviet... It's just, I'm not so sure this Soviet supply is traceable to this hex. Ah, well, it is. Because we've already said it can go up and down and up. Yeah, it's fine. But I don't think that would be checked there anyway. It'd only be if I placed the garrison. Right, if this garrison wasn't meant to be there, it's going there now. Because we can trace Soviet supply, it's in support, a German unit's proximate to it. So let's just leave it at that, Grant. Right, moving on. This is adjacent to German units. This is not proximate to a German unit, or German supply is not traceable to it. This one, don't think so. I don't think we're proximate to that. This one, however, we are. This infantry unit can move 1, 2, 3, 4. Soviet supply can be traced. It's in support. It's not adjacent to a German unit. And it's in the operational limit. Yeah, garrison going there. That's me run out. So with the placement of that, this German unit's still proximate to this. This. Not to that, but supply is traceable to that. That's fine. So the placement of that hasn't really needing to remove anything else. Right, so the final, which I'm going to have to borrow from somewhere else. There's definitely one more coming about. Is this one here? Well, let's just double check up the rows, Grant. That's 1, 2, 3. No, you can reach here. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't reach this one. But can reach here. So I think it's in support. Soviet supply can be traced. The German unit's proximate. It's in the operational limit. It's not adjacent to a German unit. Yeah. Now, if we were to place one here now, is that going to stop that? Or change it? I think it is, isn't it? Because we're proximate to that supply, yada yada yada. So if I put one there though, we're then not proximate to that, are we? And German supply is not traceable. So that one would move to there then. That one would be placed, and then that would remove that one. Yeah, he's proximate to these two as well, Grant. Right, I missed that one. That one should have been considered before that one. Doesn't matter, I don't think. I think it's going in though. Soviet supply traceable. German unit proximate. Yeah. And support. Operational limit. All good. German unit not adjacent. 1, 2. Yeah, we still can get there though, as well. Right, I need another garrison from somewhere. Do you give? No, that. I'll take that one. So here, German unit was proximate. So it's supply traceable. Yeah, it's fine. Now, are these all applicable now? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're proximate to that. Hang on. Once we place that one would get placed first. That's fine. Once we place that one, we're now not proximate to that one, are we? And German supply would not be traceable. So that one comes away, actually. I'll put that back in the town now. Olchansk. Yeah, so we're proximate to that, proximate to that, proximate to that, and proximate to that. And they can all trace Soviet supply. Yeah? Right, and then that's going to come at an end now. Yeah, okay. There was quite a lot there, wasn't there? That's because we opened that up, obviously. Right, so, well, we'll use that for that. Right, well, I might as well just push on with this horrific next card, which is, this is the command card. And that was us just activating the event on the auxiliary card. Then we move on to the command card. We're on turn 6. Special Hitler distracts. I'm just going to get rid of the card because it's just not nice. It's gone. Right, Hitler distracts says, turn 6, efforts to protect Hitler when visiting the front distracts Army Group South. You must discard cards from the German hand with a total command value of at least 6. Okay, well, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. The only thing I can do is, it's my choice. So I've got to discard cards up to 6. So my initial look at the cards where I'm going to discard this and this. I mean, obviously this is a better card than that. However, this has only got a command value of 3. So if I want to keep this one, I'm going to just have to discard another 3. And it would be this, this, or this. I will want to activate them again. So that's, no, I'm not getting rid of that. Because I might not get the chance to activate them again. In fact, that's a definite no. I'm not doing that. Third court now, yeah, because that was supplemental card. These are all primary. The core rouse card. See, the thing is with the core rouse card, I don't mind. I'm not so fussed about that card. But the fact it's only a 2. If I want to keep that, I'm going to have to discard. If I want to just discard that, I'm going to have to discard 3 cards, which doesn't make any sense at all. Well, I wouldn't do that. That would keep that and discard 2 of the 3s. But if I discard 2 of the 3s, okay, this would be 1, obviously, because I'm going to keep that. But it would have to be between 57th and 3rd Corps. I suppose 57th. I mean, they all have 1 replacement point available. 57th. I don't know, it still feels 57th has a reinforced battle combat tactic on it as well. And we're getting rid of this, which has got a reinforced battle. So if I didn't want to use, well, I suppose you could say, well, if you're keeping that. But I don't care about the core rouse card. That's the thing. Okay, I might not. I definitely want to activate 48th and 3rd Corps. So I definitely need one of these. Well, in fact, that kind of rules that one out then. I want to keep that. Because that's the fact that's a primary as well. And like I said, I'm surprised I'm getting as many first Panzer Army cards, to be honest, compared to what happened last turn. So yeah, it's either going to be these two cards or these two cards. And out of the 4 cards, the one that I don't mind discarding is that. Yeah, it's not nice though, because we're not getting this back next turn. It was a 2 replacement point or a double activation of 48th Corps. Well, we might still get the 4th Panzer Army card, Grant. That doesn't allow the replacements. We've got 3 eliminated units of the 48th Corps, which, you know, the fact I've got them both, activate with that, get a couple of units back in the reserve units box with that, maybe. However, at the moment, are we not switched on to try and win before the end of this turn? Is that laughter I can hear again? Yeah, every time I say that, there's some laughter sort of catches my ears. Yeah, I think I've got to go with that. So I'm going to discard these 2. That's a command value of 6. That is not nice at all, but I suppose we did do it to him last turn, didn't we? I mean, the one thing is we've got 4 cards in our hand now. Our impulse is going to use one of them, so we're going to draw 3 fresh cards at least, and maybe more if we happen to play a combat tactic. Right, okay. Well, it's done. It has to be done. There's nothing we can do about it. Just got to go on that. Right, well, that was the Soviet's impulse, so reasonably quick, I suppose. Now, we can't activate 40th Corps next turn, but pretty sure I want to do it the following impulse. And just, yeah, that looks a bit scary up there, so. Right, I'll get away for now. Yeah, I should be able to come back and do a bit more. We'll see. Okay, I'll get this one uploaded and I'll be back soon. Cheers.